Red Dead Redemption 2 is the greatest video game I have ever played. I thought I was going to go in not liking it. I'm not a Western guy. I don't really like Western, and I don't like campaign games unless it could truthfully hook me. But I was so very wrong that I wouldn't like this game. Let's cover it. Let me just stop talking. During the opening hours, the snowy intro, we are being introduced to the characters, introduced to Arthur, and then also it is super slow paced. Super slow. And that pissed me off at the beginning. Because then after like a chapter or two, then I understood that the slow pacing is there to immerse you into the world. At first, I did kind of, walk around, explore a little bit. After that, I didn't even care. I just wanted to get the story done. It was too slow. It pissed me off. But it did it for a good reason, and we'll get to that later on because it has to do with the story. They purposely make it slow during the story so that later on it hits even more. The intro was pretty cool. I didn't like how we didn't know what happened at Blackwater, and no one still knows. It's kind of pissed me off. But the intro was slow. The tutorials in Arthur's intro were fire. And the game's tonality and how it makes you feel like you're in the older and Western days, it does that perfectly. Right onto the T. Right down to all of the horses, and you have to take care of your horse. Then you have to feed your horse, etc. All of the mechanics in survival was just crazy. Speaking of the survival, which leads us to the world, the wildlife, the weather, the side events, random encounters with bounty hunters, etc. This was phenomenal. I loved it. Sometimes it could be very annoying when you're in the middle of a mission and then a bounty hunter whole group tries to come and kill you because you shot somebody back in Valentine, or you shot somebody back at another town. That was pretty sick, but also could get annoying when you're trying to just do the story. The wildlife in the game is crazy. You can go fishing, hunting, there's birds, bears, deer, multiple types of fish, and you can also collect these for different pelts, satchels, decorations. You can use every single one of these combination of different animals, felts, fish for different various things. It was almost like Minecraft, but in the Western days. It was pretty cool. At least that's what it felt for me. It felt like I was getting tropical fish, and then from there I can use potions with it. So if I went and got a certain fish, I can make certain tonics, or it wasn't tonics, but it was something. I forgot. But it reminded me of Minecraft. That's the main thing I'm saying, all right? It reminded me of a great game, and great games remind you of great games. Now, in the beginning, it kind of pissed me off that a lot of the things that were happening felt really just slow and unnecessary. But, like I said, it brings it back later in the story. For example, that one dude who we thought was an O'Driscoll actually turned out to not be an O'Driscoll. He just ran with them for a little bit. Bro, the O'Driscolls cut off bro's head and rode him back into our camp.
Look, there in the tree line. Everybody take cover! O'Driscoll boys are coming!
Nah, bruh. That was absolutely insane. Bro. What? Bro. Dog. They cut his head off, took his eyeballs out, and put him in his hands and made him ride the horse back into the fucking camp.
You know how crazy that was? If you weren't annoyed, if you didn't get mad at this dude in the beginning and then notice, oh damn, he's kind of helping out the camp, he's kind of cool. And then one random episode, his head's chopped off in his hands, and it's like, yo, what is going on? The O'Driscolls do not play, bruh. What is that? And then we have to go slide on the O'Driscolls. You know how great I felt to go slide on them and just, let's ride, and go in a shootout? It was amazing. Like I said, the details in the game, the storytelling, phenomenal. Now, speaking of the storytelling and the amazing character writing and development in the game, let's talk about Arthur Morgan, the main man, Arthur Morgan. Wow, what if one of the greatest, if not the greatest, video game character ever written. He is a man that is torn between what he has been taught his whole life and what he's learning based on the experiences he is living within the gang. He's seeing that, he's not really a great man because he's over here killing people. But he is doing he's doing and trying his best to become a better man. All right. With being in Dutch's gang and being with them, it's never going to happen because Dutch always has a plan and we just need some money. Hey, come here, son. Listen here, son. And he just used that, he used that everyone who didn't have father figures in their life or what have you, he was the father figure for them, but he wasn't teaching them the right things. Him meaning Dutch. Dutch was not teaching them the right things. The major moment I knew Dutch was just crazy is when he murdered that girl, like the old lady in Guarma in the tunnel. That was insane.
Hosea got blabbed. Lenny got blabbed. Bye-bye, Lenny. Oh, shit.
What are you doing?
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Dutch, nah, bro. Dutch,
Horrible
no.
old crone.
Dutch.
But you killed her. She was gonna betray us, Arthur. Couldn't you tell?
No.
Well, I got some Spanish. She was.
You keep killing folk, Dutch.
I am just trying to make sure that some of us survive, Arthur. Now.
He's like, oh, I know a little bit of Spanish. She was going to turn on us. And Arthur knew. He was like, nah, he don't know Spanish. I know you, Dutch. You don't know. And he's seen that. And I was peeping that too from the beginning. That's all I have to say about that. Another thing I predicted from the very beginning is I read the back of the video game and it just said that there's a lot of people in the gang that someone's turning on us, basically. And I'm like, I bet you it's Micah's bitch ass. And I'm going to put the clip up right now where I say, I bet you it's Micah's the rat.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys was.
Yeah.
And Mac, Sean.
I don't know. I don't like this dude, bruh. He ain't talking about the money. He got something suspicious going on with him, bruh. Chat, he got something suspicious going on. Micah. Now, see, I called it. I don't want to say I'm great or the abundant one, but I mean, that's what I'm called. All right, that's what I'm called. Some of my favorite characters in the game were the women of the game. Sadie Adler is a freaking menace. Why'd I say freaking? I've been cussing this whole commentary review. She's a fucking menace. She wanted to go kill so many O'Driscolls, dude. She went out on her own solo mission to do it.
We need you in the house, Mrs. Adler.
Oh, no, they
Oh, Mrs. Adler's a dog.
And then at the end of the game, she ends up being a bounty hunter, and then she goes and hunts all of the biggest bounties by herself, holding it down. She needs a little help from John at the end, but come on, bro, are you kidding me? Another crazy moment is when Susan Grimshaw absolutely just shoots and blasts Molly for when she told the Pinkertons about the bank job. And she was like, you know the rules, Arthur. Now someone pick up this body and burn it. Stop ladder-gagging.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I told him and I tell him again. Now I've got God's ear.
You told who what?
Mr. Milton and Mr. Ross about the bank robbery, and I wanted them to kill you.
You did what?
I loved you, you goddamn bastard. Go on, shoot me.
Crazy. She ain't worth it.
You told on me.
Oh, you're
You
not so
betrayed
big now,
me.
are you?
What?
Just calm down.
Arthur,
She's a fool. Get her out of here.
you know the
Oh,
rules.
not so big now. Are we, Your Majesty?
Shoot
You-
that bitch.
Damn.
She knew the rules, Arthur. What the hell is wrong with you? Mr. Pearson, Mr. Williamson, get this body out of here and get it burnt.
Okay.
Now get back to work, all of you! Quit your lollygagging! Get back to work!
She is cold with it.
My goodness. Why did she have all of the balls in that situation, bro. Arthur was there, John was there, everybody was there. They was going to see what was going to happen. But I think what was going down is out of respect of Dutch, they wasn't going to do nothing. But the lady came in, bro. Susan Grimshaw came in and said, sit your ass down. You know the rules. Come on, bruh. Come on. Then comes the sad part. Arthur Morgan, rest in peace, my dog. You can clearly see it throughout the game, throughout the chapters. He's coughing more. He's coughing up blood. And he got it from that one mission that, I think it was Pearson? No, it was Leopold Strauss. That's the guy he was the one who sent us out to go get all the small loans we lent out to the struggling individuals, and then Arthur would have to go pick it up. If he didn't have to do that, the dude who had tuberculosis wouldn't have coughed in bro's face, and he wouldn't have got TB. Sad face. R.I.P. Arthur Morgan. One of the greatest, if not the greatest video game characters in all of history. Now, I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 1 at all. I'm going to do a first-time playthrough once this gets uploaded, and then if you guys want to watch the replay of this, I have the whole live stream series in a playlist. You guys can go check that out. But if I did play Red Dead Redemption 1, I'm sure this game would be a 10 out of 10. But because I didn't, it just didn't really click with me. All of the nostalgia, all of the things these people are talking about, I didn't understand it. And now that I know in Red Dead Redemption 1, the people are going to come and basically get John when he's trying to change his life. And we have to go hunt all of the ex-members of the gang. And I think this is a better way for me to experience the whole entire series. I never experienced it in the very beginning during, let's just say, when it came out. Whenever it came out, was it 2010 or whatever year it came out, Red Dead Redemption 1. And also, I never played Red Dead Redemption 2 when it first came out. So now for me to play it chronologically and then learn the story, I guarantee you when I play it this way, I will go back and play Red Dead Redemption 2 to see all of the little details that I missed during the platinum playthrough. Because I'll do first-time playthroughs of games, and then we're going to go back and platinum them so we can get the platinum PlayStation trophy. Now let's talk about the overall gameplay and the systems and the mechanics. The controls were pretty nice. The gunplay was phenomenal once you got Deadeye. I never turned off Deadeye for the entire game. It was insanely fun, and it made the game fun for me to just go in and just poo 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 and headshot six different people in one, one round, one little clip, and then you reload your revolver. That was absolutely fire. The realism, it did enhance some things, but mainly, in my opinion, it dragged the story back. Now, this could be because I'm not a huge campaign open world guy. I just don't enjoy it that much, I guess. Like the whole real world open realism. It doesn't really, click or get to me as much as it should or as much as it does for other people. That's just my personal opinion. I can't really buy into these open world games. If I bought in more, I'm sure this would have got an easy perfect score of a 10 out of 10. And another thing that pissed me off is when you upgraded your Deadeye, it would switch to where instead of it just automatically marking the X, you would have to then press R1 or right bumper to mark the X on the enemy, and I didn't know that. And so for a whole stream or 2 hours that I didn't know that was happening, I was just pissed, and I didn't even want to play the game because I thought my Deadeye was broke. I just didn't understand that Deadeye was upgraded, and it didn't tell me that. I didn't know. I had to have the stream comment and be like, look, go here, go check out Deadeye. If I didn't know that, I probably would have quit the game then and there and been pissed. Or at least looked it up and then waited a week and then came back for it. I'm going to be honest. But to wrap up this whole video, on the paddle score, it's getting a 9 out of 10. The greatest campaign game I've ever played. I don't even like campaign games. I'm going to be so honest to you. This made me fall in love with campaign games. This is going to make me buy into the open world things now. Now I'm going to pay attention to the little details. Why is the story slow right now? It's because later on it's going to pick up, and all of those tiny little things that it's forcing you to be slow and like pay attention to the details will all come together and click at the very end, which is what Red Dead Redemption 2 did. The story, the characters, everyone coming together, your enemies, the O'Driscolls, the Pinkertons, traveling from different camps, the survivability. The entire game was fucking phenomenal, and I bought it for $20 at GameStop. A $20 game, and I got a map of the whole game, an IRL map, over 40 hours of streaming. Over at least 40 hours of streaming, amazing content, and I got to connect with a lot more people and grow the Abundance crew. People like you who loved the game and who wanted to see someone play it for the first time in 2025. This is definitely an experience I will remember, and this has given me my love for campaign games. To know not to rush it. This isn't like Rocket League where you need to get all of the best mechanics and how to get these done fastest. Sometimes you could just take a step back and enjoy the game and enjoy the story. And that is what Red Dead Redemption 2 did for me. Now, I'm going to come back, maybe re-review it after I play Red Dead Redemption 1 for the first time, see how the stories connect. But so far, it is a 9 out of 10 on the paddle score. I really do appreciate you guys for watching this video through. If you did make it to the end, you guys are abundant. Welcome to the Abundance crew. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment down below what was your favorite part about Red Dead Redemption 2. Was it the survival world? Was it the open world? Was it the, mechanics with the horses? Was it the gunplay? Was it your favorite character? Was it your favorite plot twist? Let me know. It does truthfully help the channel out. We are on our track to almost hit 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. I want to thank and appreciate every single one of you guys who has joined, subscribed, and just been a part of the Abundance crew. I wouldn't be here without you. And until the next one, as always, get 1% better every single day. Paddle Thumbz out.